I'm back real quick while I have the energy and the time. I've been wanting to do a quick review on energy. Physically being able to feel people's energy. How energy can be misled, and my very first experience with physically being able to feel someone's energy. So I don't think I need my book. I did jot down some things, but I think I can freestyle this because I'm going off of my experience. Y'all, I am not pro energy or anything of that sort. All I know is what I felt, and I ain't know it was real until I felt it. So here we go. Energy, physically feeling someone's energy. My very, very, very first time feeling energy was sometime in, I believe, 2018, sometime, maybe the end of that year. My person that I was spending time with at that time honestly introduced me to sensual touching, and from the sensual touching came being able to feel his energy at that time. So crazy thing, because I've spoke on this before with being able to physically feel energy, and we all know, energy when you go somewhere and you're like, oh, I got a bad feeling, I'm not going there, or you walk somewhere, you walk in a park or a store or a party or whatever the case may be, and you just get a bad feeling like you just shouldn't be there. We're all familiar with that energy, right? We're all, that's the negative energy. You're like, I had a bad feeling, I ain't going. Or even, with positive energy, you can feel when things are good. You can just feel it. It's all feel, right? So physically being able to feel the vibrations of energy, right? Badass. I didn't know it was a thing, because when I tell y'all, I just corked it on my phone. Cute. But when I tell y'all, in my longest, onlyest relationship, I've never physically felt my ex now energy. And I used to question that once I started feeling other people's energy, like, well, what is it about me or him for why I couldn't feel the vibrations, the waves, that, damn, what is that? Give me more of it. Like, I didn't know, and it was a thing. Like, I've, spoke on energy, and oh my God, I got a bag, all of that, but physically feeling energy. So 2018 was the first time I felt, going into 2019 was the first time I physically felt a person's energy, and then I kind of like toyed with it. I met someone in the program that I was in, and we were cool. Me and this dude, we were in the same workshop. I liked the way he talked at the workshop, so I was like, hey, let's hang out. I feel like I can learn some stuff from you. You're really cool. His energy was cool, so we hung out. Long story short, we're all chilling or whatever, very, very laid back, chill. I always like to create a mood or a vibe of some sort, so I created a nice little mood, lights, incense, candle, music, everything of that sort. Boom, we chilling. And stranger, but his energy was welcoming, so I felt, okay enough to invite him over. He wasn't a killer, y'all. I'm still here. But anyway, so we hung out, we're chilling, the night's going, and that's Facebook. The night's going, and I remember accidentally like tapping my feet on the bottom of like his ankle or something. We were like chilling, I had a really laid back, my previous apartment, really chill and laid back. So I'm chilling, and I stretch my leg out, and boop, land on his ankle. And when I tell y'all, for that split second of my feet touching his ankle, I was able to feel this man flow through me. Like, I felt this crazy sensation, vibration of something going through my body. And it was crazy. Now, I feel like I should rewind back a little bit before I get to this person, because I felt other people prior to leading up to him. Honestly, And this goes back into my healing path. Okay, so yeah, let me start from the beginning. I'm so sorry. Hi, welcome. Blah, blah, blah. So in the beginning of my healing, once I decided to like cut everything out, falling back from all the toxic things I was doing at that time in 2018 to 2019, and really started coming into my own, nature became my best friend. I took pride in going out to go sit by the water and just be by myself, and I would go and sit, by the water, and I'd cry, or I'd talk to myself, I'd write, anything to make me feel like whatever I wanted to feel at that time. And I took pride in that. That was, like I said, I was going through some stuff, and that was me coming into my healing that I know now. And from what I also know now, I guess I can say the beginning of my spiritual awakening it all kind of like aligned around that time. So around that time, I started becoming really, really, really super sensitive to energies. And I started questioning, like, yo, why am I? And I'm talking like walking past people, I'll be able to feel like, and I get the chills just talking about it. That's how real this is. Like, just talking about it. Like, I feel like the energy being just going through my body or whatever. But just being able to like walk past somebody and feel them, like going in gas station, and it's I always say that my sacral chakra is always activated. That's your sensual chakra, creative energy and all of that. My sacral and root always fully overloaded, and it's always activated, always working. So I always say, like, maybe that's the reason why I feel people in these ways. Am I supposed to? Are we all supposed to? I don't know. I know once I started my journey, my healing experiences, I was able to feel physically people's energy. I can physically feel it. So I tell people, you don't even have to talk to me. You don't got to say nothing. I can sit next to you, or I cannot sit next to you. I can be on the phone with you. I don't have to be on the phone with you. I can read you through your text. Like, I can feel you. And once you master the art of feeling people, I'm telling you, trust, and all that people like, oh, I don't trust this person. Well, yeah, I trust everybody as far as, they show me. I trust you until you show me I can't trust you. I don't have trust issues. Because I'm going to read you, baby. No, I ain't no psychic. At least I don't think I am, but I know what I feel. I know energy, right? So, I had a couple experiences with that in the beginning, to me coming into my healing, into my spiritual awakening. And then fast forward, meeting this guy, being in this workshop. Now I invite him over, and here we're hanging out, and I accidentally felt this energy, right? Tapped my feet on his ankle. I felt it, boom. I was like, oh, what is that? That's crazy. And I low-key wanted to play with it at this point, because I'm like, at this point, I've been feeling that. Let me see again, like, what is this? And I put my feet on his, like, lower leg, and I felt it again stronger. But it was like just tapping. It's like I'm playing, like, footsies. I just tapped it. Like, say if you was to rest your leg on someone, I, like, literally just put my feet on his, like, leg, like I was almost kicking him, but just holding it there, and I felt them. But I had my eyes closed this time, just, like, letting that vibration flow through me, right? And y'all, when I opened my eyes, and I tell y'all, this brother was looking dead in my face, like eye contact like this, like he was like this in my face. I was like, oh shit, maybe he felt it too. Did he feel the same thing? Like, I thought only I, because I'm like, oh, what powers and shit. Like, only I felt that, but not. This man was looking at me dead in my face, letting me know, he felt what I felt. And I was like, oh, this shit is scary. It's scary. And that situation turned into him thinking that we were supposed to, I guess, be something crazy, right? Like, he, the texts I got talking about I was late in the morning, and I was like, yo, I ain't do nothing. I ain't even say nothing. I felt your energy, you felt my energy, the energy felt good, but that doesn't mean we're supposed to be together, sir. But, so, that friendship was fastly on. Because it just got weird, and this is where I go into the misleading. All right, so the misleading of being able to physically feel people's energy. It can be misleading if you don't know how to read in between. Like, for example, I had another friend. Really good friend. We're actually still really good friends. And this man, I've known him since 2013, 2012, somewhere of that sort. I'm 30 now. We probably have about like 10 years of friendship, 10 years of friendship. He's a really good friend. I always like to come to him for advice. I came to him for advice in the past. Even in my relationship, he was just like really, really good, right? So, I'm trying to keep this part real brief because, I don't even want to get that personal with this situation. But this friend energy, I've never physically felt it until sometime, I want to say 2019, if my memory serves me correct. And again, we've been friends for years. I've always had some kind of an attraction to him, but it's always been under the ribs, I just want to keep it friendly. We just want to be friends or whatever. I never physically felt his energy up until 2 years ago, and I was like, damn. So long story short, recently we kind of got a little bit more acquainted not too long, a few months ago, and things didn't quite go according to plan for either of us, right? The friendship is still there, no love lost. But this is just me giving the example how that energy, because when I physically felt his energy, it was so strong. So strong, it was like, yo, this shit is like almost like, it was just like magnetic almost. Like my body, like when we touch, my body just like, the slightest hug or anything, right? So when things went kind of left in the physical form, when things kind of like didn't go, according, that energy kind of shifted. And this is why I say, being able to recognize, reading in between the energy, everything is not what it may seem. Sometimes, someone can feel good to you in a particular moment in your life. Maybe you're going through something. Maybe they were comforting, whatever the case may be. You had to learn how to read through it and feel through it. And as I said, me and him are still friends, loving to death. But we know that romantically we couldn't be, because once we tried to do, the physical aspect, it just wasn't as fluent as it was before we did that. Which blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, that's crazy. You were just so like boom, and then it's like, oh, okay. But we, it's still mutual. It's still good. So being able to feel energy, people. And again, for me, I gave my experience for the first time I was able to feel it. I didn't know it was a thing. Apparently, it is a thing. And I always say I'm hella grateful. Daily gratitude for the journey. Daily gratitude for everything that comes with it and learning, In the beginning, someone told me I was an empath when I shared the experiences. And it seemed like that's around the time where being an empath became like a thing. Like, they were talking about Summer Walker being an empath and having her nervous breakdowns or whatever, and then like everyone's an empath now. Or, that whole empath narcissist. It just became a thing somewhere around that time. I was like, man, I didn't even know nothing about nothing. So I was like, okay. And again, a lot of the energy that I was picking up on around those times all seemed to be like sexual energy. And I was like, is it me rubbing off? Am I putting out something that I'm not aware of? I don't know. But yeah, crazy thing. So people, if you have any experiences with physically being able to feel someone's energy or anything of that sort, you want to share it, please comment. As I said, I didn't know it was a thing until, a couple years ago. And now like I kind of judge my interactions with people based off of energy, because you can feel, like if I can't feel you, I always tell people, if I cannot feel you before I feel you, then I don't want no parts of you. And again, that can be tricky, right? It's all crazy. Like, what's the science to this? But yeah, if I cannot feel you, I'm cool. Like, if there's nothing there, like there's not even the slightest vibration, I don't want to see them. There's nothing there. So what are we doing? Like energy, being able to read people really saves me a lot of headache. Men, I like you. I want to take you out. Me, calls men. Call whoever, and there's just like nothing there, like nothing, like I can't, there's just nothing. So where would this even go? Like, So yeah, if you have any experience with energy, please do share, comment with me. Let's talk. Let's talk energy.